What's up everybody, welcome to a new video. I want to take my time here guys to talk a little bit about the new rework of Volibear and why I think that it sucks. Okay, straight up, I'm just gonna say it like it is. It sucks, I think, and Riot has to improve to make this Volibear, this new Volibear, viable. Okay, so first question to you guys will be, do you like the old, do you prefer the old Volibear or the new Volibear? Down in the comment section guys below that video, let me read from you guys. Then the second question to you will be, do you agree or disagree with the points that I'm gonna bring up during this video? Okay, so simply pick up a point and agree or disagree in the comment section guys. With that being said, let's just hop right into that video and start that video. So I got my cheat sheet next to me on my second monitor. I'm gonna start with his passive right now. So in case you were living under a rock guys, I'm just gonna read that passive and tell you what his passive is. So Volibear gains 5% attack speed whenever he deals damage, which stacks up to 5 times. So his attack speed stacks up, okay. So then if you have stacked it up 5 times guys, you will receive, you will do 60 damage, 60 bonus magic damage to the 5 closest enemies. It has some AP scalings on it. After hitting someone 5 times, you will receive 60, you will do 60 damage plus. 60 damage is like nothing. Keep in mind you have to stack it up 5 times to get that. So on your below the 5 stacks you will do less damage than 60, okay? I think his passive is straight up dog shit because it's no damage. It does no damage. His ult, however, his ult passive is right now fits better into that kit than this passive right now. Okay, his passive right now is dog shit straight up. Okay, it does no damage. You have to stack it up 5 times. Like imagine team fights. Okay, imagine at I don't know minute 30 or something team fight is happening. You have to stick to the target and people flashing, people are so mobile. I mean, a lot of champions are super, they have super mobility and they will jump left and right and try to stack it up then. Try to stack it up guys, okay? They will just run away and you can't do shit about that. And you are, meanwhile, you are running behind that guy and try to stack up your 5, to get your 5 stacks, okay? And then it does only 60 damage, which is really, really low. So what they did is they swapped the ult to his passive, and now we got a weaker version of his ult on his passive. This is, in my opinion, dog shit. You can agree or disagree in the comment section. I think they should bring back the old passive, and it would fit much better into that than this passive right now. Okay. Also, by the way guys, a little tip: if you are jungling with the Volibear, let me just show you, and you're starting at the red side and you want to do the red, you can go ahead and hit the blast cone and you will get 1 stack right away, and then you can start to slap the red. Just by the way, a little tip, okay, if you are, in case you are jungling with the Volibear, which I don't recommend because I think top lane Volibear is much better than jungle Volibear. I really think that jungle Volibear is bad, but I will talk about that later on. Now let's talk about his Q, okay? His Q right now is pretty much the same. Instead of flipping someone, is stunning a target for 1 second. Imagine mercs on that target, 30%, let's say 0.7 seconds. You will stun someone 0.7 seconds, which is nothing. The flip, in my opinion, this is nerf right there. In my opinion, the flip was much better. Flipping someone into your team is much better than stunning someone, okay? The problem with the old Volibear was that people could kite him so easy, okay? So whenever you ran on someone, they could easily CC you and you could do nothing against that. So right now they did a good move here, because if someone stuns you while you're using your Q, you will get a reset on your Q again. Okay, so you can press Q again, which is good. This is what I like about the Q, but they should bring back the flip. The flip was much better than the stun. Okay, this is just my opinion. You can agree or disagree again in the comment section, guys. So his E is like this thunder thing that he just calls and it spawns somewhere. It's a skill shot, okay? And in my opinion, it has some good scalings on it. So I think next to his W you should max his E, W first and then E second. But in my opinion, it takes too long until it spawns. Look at that. I like the shield idea, but it takes simply too long. Look at that, guys. So like you can say 3 seconds. It takes 3 seconds to until it spawns. Let's just count it, okay? Let's just count it. 1, 2, 3. So you can say almost 3 seconds. At this time, I mean, in a fight, the dummy is not gonna move, yeah? But in a fight, people gonna move. The enemies will move, and especially in a team fight, people will move. So they will see that circle, and they will just step outside the circle, and that's it. Because it takes simply too long, okay? You have to calculate where is this guy gonna go if you gank someone or if you're chasing someone. Is he gonna take left or right? And guess what? If you spawn it over here, the enemy will just take this road here and escape like that. And the circle is also too small in my opinion, because people can just simply, let's just can simply walk outside the circle. Because let's say if you spawn it right here in the center of a enemy champion, look at that, they can simply, like at the time it spawns, they can simply just walk outside the circle, and they will receive no damage. So they see it and they just simply walk outside, and that's it. They don't have to flash or something. They don't have to be afraid about that ability, really. You can say, okay. So it slows the enemy, which is good. Let me see, 40% for 2 seconds. Yeah, slows the enemy for 40% for 2 seconds. So the slow effect is good. It helps. So now let's talk about the ult. Okay, straight up, the ult looks bad. This looks bad. I don't know why the bear is jumping when Wukong, the monkey, cannot jump. I don't know why the bear is allowed to jump over walls and a monkey is not allowed to jump over walls. That's just a topic, by the way, that we can talk about in the comment section if you want to. But this looks straight up, it looks bad. I think he should, if they want to keep that jump on him, it should be something like, I don't know, jump forward to like make it look like more beastie. I get the point. I kind of get the point why they did that, because they want Volibear to stick to this target. I mean, his main problem was that people could kite him very easy, and with the Q, with the reset on his Q and the slow on his E and the ult jump, they are trying to actually fix that kite problem. But then again, the cooldown is super high on this ability, so you're not gonna be able to use it for like 120 seconds, for 2 minutes every time. So this jump, you cannot really rely on it if you are in team fights where people are moving. You can just use it once and then people will just run away, and then you are left behind with 120 seconds cooldown on it. And it's even higher, I think 160 seconds on level 1 ult. So I think his ult, the cooldown especially, they should bring it down. It's too high in my opinion. They also should change it a little bit, because it looks weird. I don't know, it's just a feeling. It just looks weird. I don't know. They should just make it like that he just raises his left hand or right hand, and then he calls these thunders and they just smash on the ground like that, you know. And then he starts. I mean, I like that he receives 600 health. They can still keep that. 50 attack range also helps against the kindness for 12 seconds, which is really good. And also he does a lot of base damage. I like that a lot. 700. This is really good. So he does a lot of damage. But I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. I don't like the jump. Maybe it's just me. So let's talk about his W, okay? His W also stacks up. So you gotta stack your W on the target, okay? So it says over here, Volibear mauls an enemy dealing 110 base damage, physical damage applying on hit effects, and wounding the target for 8 seconds. is used on a wounded target, its damage is increased by 50%. So you want to use the W always on the same target. Switching targets is actually super bad on the new Volibear. You want to stick to one target. Let's say someone just uses flash, or someone just escapes by the mobility they have, because we have a lot of champions with super high mobility. Lee Sin and all other champions, like, I don't know, Wayne can tumble, Kai'Sa can just, I don't know, dash like 500 kilometers and shit like that. People will get easy away from Volibear, and let's say you have like 2 stacks on someone and then he just walks away. You cannot do anything about that. Okay, so switching targets on with Volibear is really bad, and especially right now with so many champions, with this mobility they have. So on ganking in general, and on ganking, okay, it takes too much time to apply all his damage. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. So you gotta walk up, you gotta stun the target, you gotta auto attack him. It takes 5 stacks over here. It takes you have to stack up the W, you have to stack up the passive, you have to stack up the Conqueror. So a lot of stacking, a lot of abilities with stacks on him. And this means if you have to stack up something, it will take a lot of time until you bring out the entire damage of this champion, because you have to stack it up. You have to stack up the damage. So ganking with Volibear is actually bad, because Volibear wants to stay in fights for a long time. He doesn't want to like trade short. He want to trade long. And in ganking situations, people just gonna move away, and you have to like run behind him and try to auto attack him, and he will just walk away. So again, dummies will just stay there right now, like it is right now, but champions actually move. So you have to try to stick to the target and auto attack him to stack up your damage on your passive, on your W, the Conqueror. So it takes a lot of time. What I'm trying to say here, guys, it takes a lot of time to bring out the Volibear damage right now. Okay, it takes too much time. So imagine then switching the target to someone else. You gotta start again with the stacking up on his W again. Okay. Also, his ult disables towers. It's good in the early, you can say, but it's useless in the late. Like, not gonna do anything. Like in the late game, you can just dive people, and the turret is not really an issue to bruiser or tanks. It's not really an issue. Okay, so sounds cool, but it's not really useful. It's useless in the late game, so whatever. Because people might say, no, he can just disable ults, he can just disable turrets, it's broken. No, it's not really broken. It's useless in the late, of course. So let me sum this up, guys, for you. Let me just sum it up really quick, and you can agree or disagree in the comment section. How long is the video? 15. Oh shit, man, I don't want it to make it too long. So his passive is dogshit. Q is basically a nerf, but the reset is good. His E is too slow. It spawns too slow. Ult disabled turrets is only good in the early, but useless in the late. On ganking or in general, he needs too long to get his max damage out, because of you have to stack up 2 abilities and run and 1 rune, his W and his passive. Target switching is bad on Volibear because of W. You stack it up like 2 times. You have to stack it up like at least 2 times on someone, and then if someone just jumps away or something, you have to start all over again. So all in all, you can say, guys, he's a weaker version of Warwick. That's like it is. He's like a weaker version of Warwick. Like, just ask yourself, why would you pick a Volibear if you can pick other bruises or other tanks that does his job much better than Volibear? Why would I pick Volibear if I can pick Darius? Why would I pick Volibear if I can pick Jax, or if I can pick Aurelia? if I can pick Wukong, okay. So why would I pick him? Volibear is basically like, as I said, a weaker version of Warwick. So why would I pick Volibear when I can pick Warwick? Okay, why would I do that? So yeah, they have to do something about the Volibear, because right now the rework is not really satisfying because of the points that I just brought up. They fucked up the rework on Wukong already, you know, and basically they have fucked up my first champion. Now they kind of fucking up my second champion, you could say. Please fix these points. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm waiting for your comments and I'm curious about what you say, guys. With that being said, have a wonderful day. Peace.